Welcome back to the Local Vibe. We are whipping up something special in this next interview. As you can see, we have our props ready to go.
Yes, we do.
We are speaking with To Your Health Bakery in Winston-Salem.
This could be our first baking segment in a 3-year history of the show. Known for its gluten and peanut-free treats, this bakery also has vegan, keto, and paleo options. It's all about inclusivity. Fresh off her appearance on the food competition show and ready to collaborate with a competitor, owner Anna Simidity is here to show us the science behind baking that everyone can enjoy. I'm very curious about this.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
We are great. Well, congrats too as well on making it to this Spring Baking Championship. So we hear another champ from the Food Network show is actually going to collaborate with you on September 21st. How did that come together?
Yes, so Stephen and I actually competed together on season 10, and we were paired up for a lot of the partner challenges and had the best time together. I have never had as much fun in the kitchen as I have baking with him. So we're super excited for this collaboration. September 21st, noon to 3, we're going to be baking up a bunch of specific treats that you can only get that day, and just have a lot of fun in the kitchen together again.
We had both of you on our show.
Yes.
Now it's
awesome.
all coming together. Yes.
Yes, yes.
All right, well, let's talk about, Anna, the baking science. Can you first talk about how useful it was when you're competing on the show?
It was actually incredible how much I ended up pulling back on my knowledge of baking science. There was one specific challenge where we actually had to bake alcoholic cakes. We were trying to do different pairings. And so Stephen and I, this was one of our partner challenges, were assigned a peach Bellini. And because of that, I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to make a Prosecco cake? You know, thinking, oh, well, maybe I would just sub in all of the liquid ingredients with Prosecco, but you can't do that because there's pH levels. So I actually sat down and I calculated the pH of milk versus the pH of Prosecco, and I was able to kind of come to a ratio that I could use to substitute it into the cake to lend that flavor without compromising the composition.
That's very
That's
interesting.
very cool, too. By the way, Anna, you had me at Prosecco cake.
Me too.
Yeah.
It was very good, but there was 3 bottles in it, so it was strong.
Oh, wow. I would say
Fun.
so.
Well, we want to do some mixing here. So walk us through what happens. We're going to add some vinegar and baking soda into this bowl. I want you to be very specific with your instructions, please.
Okay, can we just say, Anna, Audrey doesn't cook, okay? She doesn't cook at all, so.
Let alone bake.
This is very foolproof, okay? So I've got about half a cup of vinegar in here, but you can just eyeball it. We're basically just looking for the chemical reaction that's going to happen, and then I'm going to explain what it signifies.
Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay.
And then I have a teaspoon of baking soda here.
Teaspoon. Please, Assistant Brian, please show me a teaspoon.
Teaspoon of baking soda here. I'll just go for it here.
Okay.
I'm going to have to open this a little bit, Carolyn. Sorry. To get the teaspoon in.
Teaspoon, and then we're going to drop it into the
Careful.
bowl. Okay.
As soon as you pour it, you'll
fizzing.
see it start to fizz.
It is fizzing. Now, should we mix it or just let it do its thing?
So you see it fizzing up right here. So what's happening is it's creating carbon dioxide is what's being released. So in a lot of recipes, vinegar is actually used because what that does is it acts as a leavener, and those bubbles will continue to expand as your product bakes in the oven, giving it a really nice rise, a really great texture.
Okay.
A lot of like velvet cakes, like red velvet, chocolate velvet, that's why it has buttermilk or vinegar in it, is because of that pH reaction that's going to occur during the baking.
Interesting.
So the best type of cake, or I guess like you mentioned red velvet, what else would be best to use this for, to combine the ingredients in this way?
So vinegar is used as a substitute in a lot of vegan baking, actually, again, to provide that structure. So cakes, cookies, anything that's going to need that leavener in it. It's used in meringues to help stabilize it. Sometimes vinegar is used with gluten to help it from overdeveloping. So there's a lot of different tips and tricks that you can learn for substitutions for baking that you can then apply towards many recipes, which is really cool.
Well, what are some of those substitutions that can be helpful? I know especially if you're trying to get a certain effect when you're baking something, or if you don't have something in your pantry that you really need, some helpful tips would be great.
Absolutely, yeah. So I would say one of the most common ones is applesauce, believe it or not. That's a great substitute for eggs. It lends a natural sweetness, it acts as a binder, and that's because the natural pectin that's occurring in the apples will then kind of adhere everything together. Chia seeds is very common, flax seeds. I'm sure you've all heard the craze, healthy eggs, in baking. You can easily just substitute those in. Any sort of plant-based milk can easily replace regular milk because, again, it's the fat content. So a coconut milk has a higher fat content. It's going to lend itself beautifully to the recipe to substitute milk. So yeah, there's a lot of different, vegan baking has come so far from when I started this almost 20 years ago as an 8-year-old, which is crazy. There's so many products out there now. And one of the coolest ones on the market, I would say, is aquafaba, which is actually the brine of chickpeas. And because these beans are both a starch and a protein, they act exactly like egg whites. And you can actually whip up this bean juice and use it to make macarons, meringues, anything that uses that light, fluffy egg white. So it's really fascinating. The world of food science is endless.
Before we go, how do you make a brownie extra gooey?
Oh, okay. First thing, do not overbake them. I'm telling you, that's the number one problem. It's not even the recipe. It's the overbaking, and check your oven temperatures. That's my number one fall tip for baking. I know this is the season, we're getting into Christmas season. Make sure that your oven's calibrated. You would be surprised how much that can throw your recipe off.
I'm officially blaming my oven for every bad thing I've ever baked or cooked.
Perfect.
Anna, I know that you and Steven are going to have so much fun being reunited to cook again in the kitchen. So we're glad to be able to preview that time for you. And thank you for joining us.
Anna.
You can head to Your Health Bakery. The address is on your screen on Creekshire Way in Winston-Salem. And once again, she will be reunited with Steven, winner of the Spring Baking Championship on September 21st.